Welcome back, y'all. Now, this is an episode of Taste Buds. Same throwback, cause we cooking. I ain't gonna talk no intellectual stuff today. We doing, and being that I got my barbecue going on, you know, and I'm doing smoking some stuff today. I'm gonna be doing some smoked meats. So I got pork butts. Pork shoulders, rather. These are shoulders. And we gonna smoke them. And then I'm gonna smoke a brisket, a beef brisket, and then I got a turkey breast that come already ready inside the aluminum foil. That you know what I mean? It's like a gold foil. And you end up end up oh God, that's cold. Yeah, you end up you got gold foil, you put it in the thing, and it kind of like, no bones in it, whatever, you pull it apart like that. So, I always like to rinse it, and then I bought where my vinegar at? I just had the vinegar. Oh, it's right here. Vinegar, right? You know what I mean? And then you're gonna give it a nice little massage right there. You know what I'm saying? Get the outside, the particles off of it, and you know what I'm saying? You can use lime juice. You can use lime juice. You can use coarse sea salt or whatever the case may be. And so I'm gonna put them in. Yeah, I thought I always overdo it. I say I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, but you know what I mean? I look at it like people coming from all around, all these different states and all of this type of stuff to come, you know, to come eat, drink, laugh, and you know what I'm saying? So if they doing all that, they making an extra effort, I should too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Dry it off. The reason I like to dry it off is that way your seasoning stick to the meat. You know what I mean? I put a little bit of paper in the bottom of it for, you know what I mean? So it won't stick necessarily to the pan. That parchment paper will help it act right. So you got that. You got this one. So how I'll probably do it is, I'm gonna season them, show y'all the seasoning, and then, you know, I'm gonna get the smoker started, go out there, get the smoker started, and once I get the smoker started, then I'll show y'all what I did, the smoke and all of that stuff like that, and then putting it in the actual, you know, smoking it and then actually putting in the meats. Then we'll close it, and then I'll let y'all see when we bring it out. So it'll be like 3 parts. And I always had talked about doing it like this, but you know what I mean? Now here we are. Never try to catch no knife, right? It ain't worth it. Now here's the first thing you want to do. This is important, but you don't want to cut to the meat though. You want to skewer it. It's called skewering, right? So it ain't nothing but a little cut into the skin, not too deep. Like I said, you just want to cut to where you can see the white. You know what I mean? So you break up the skin so the flavors, you know what I mean? So the flavors get into the inside a little bit. If you don't do that, then the flavors kind of just sitting on the outside of the meat the whole time. Not too deep. I'm gonna show y'all how I look once I cut them, so y'all will see. Like, well, we got to see what it's supposed to look like. One sec. I want it to look so y'all see what I mean? You want to just see it got the little cuts in it like that, but it's not really cutting into the skin because you don't want to cut into the skin. You want to cut into the fat a little bit and then season it so that way when the fat cook, it's going to marinate with the seasonings and all of that to meat. That's what you're trying to do. Remember, not no big crazy cuts, just a nice little cuts, something regular. And see, it's different. Like, so with pork, I don't hit pork with all of the, I won't hit the pork with the wet rub. You know what I mean? I got a wet rub and a dry rub. With the pork, I'ma just use the dry rub. You know what I mean? So, you know, you do it like that, because these little cheap pans gonna go on the smoke and they gonna end up getting thrown out anyway. So what, now, I had bought one of these big things, right? A while ago, I don't know, yeah. I bought one of these a minute ago, right? And it was down here, the garlic, so what I did is I put all my seasonings in here, so that way I ain't gotta be touching all of them bottles. I just got one bottle that I could just hit it with like this. I got all kinds of stuff in. Pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, chipotle. That's too much shaking going on there, y'all. You gotta go right there. Let's go. Stop playing with that thing, man. Stop playing with that thing, man. I don't time for them playing games. Put that thing on there. And see, with the pork, you want to dry rub. And see, by you skewering it, remember what I was saying? By you skewering it, see how the seasoning will go inside so it'll be touching the meat. So that's what you're going for. Oh, that's too much, huh? But the good thing about that is, you shake it off in your pan, and then you turn around. Let me do that for now. And you rub it around in the pan. It's all gonna go in the same place. Smoking meats and rubbing them down and all that. You could be organized. You could be somewhat clean or whatever, I guess. Somewhat, but it's gonna get messy. It's gonna get messy. It's gonna get messy. Shout out to the Custom Quotables. We still representing all day. But me and my niece Tina, we went to the Restaurant Depot. Shout out to Restaurant Depot. You know, we went to Restaurant Depot and got some you know, some nice stuff. You know what I'm saying? Got some. That's why stuff is bigger and cheap. Like this stuff right here, I'd have paid crazy amount of money, man. Crazy amount of money. But you gotta look for deals. I love to look for deals. And I got a couple of different kinds of woods, charcoals and stuff. See right there. Then we gonna hit it with this. I'm gonna hit it with a little oil. I know, y'all. I know. Just a little bit. Boom. So we got them ready. See, we got the turkey breast. I'm gonna show y'all at the end. At the end, I'm gonna line them up after we hook them up. Boom. So we got that. And we got that. Right back. See me, y'all. So that little pan wasn't going to fit for the brisket. That brisket is super duper. You know what I mean? And so the difference now with the beef, I always like to hit the beef with my little medley. And my medley will end up being red wine, soy sauce, and vinegar. Excuse me. Them always gonna be my three. You know, you can add Worcestershire sauce if you like and all of that. See, this one a big boy. This is a big boy here. That's why I had to do a show with this, because y'all had to see this. Y'all had to see this. This is what we working with right here. This is This is a big thing right there. That's a big grown thing right there. Hit it with that, same difference. Hit it with a little bit of this. Now with the brisket, you want to try to get a little bit of that fat off the top. You don't want to, again, you want to try to avoid cutting into the meat. You don't want to cut into the meat. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna dry them off. We're gonna bring them over there, and then we're gonna trim them a little bit. Again, like I said, I just like to dry it off because water don't add no flavor. Water don't add no flavor. Water off. Get some of that water off. Dry stuff up, man. So boom, you come right here, right? Then you want to check this side. And you want to just get a little bit of that fat off. You don't need all of that fat on your meat. You don't need it all. You don't need it all. Trim some of that off. You know what I mean? It's pork, just that fat. That's just fat right there. Not that much, because they don't look, and they all different, so you can't be like, oh, he cut that much off of his. That don't matter. Like some of that did, like, you know what I mean? You don't need to give people that. But, you know, fat adds flavor, so you leave that on, people leave that on, and try to dice that up in there. Nah, pull that off. Shave some of that off. Always cut away from your hands. Grab a piece, you know what I'm saying? Like you start your cut right here. You're going to cut some meat. You start it right there. Then once you get some up, you grab the edge of the meat like that. And you pull up like that. You know what I'm saying? So that way you don't cut your hand. Just there, just like that. It just be right here, sometimes. It'd be crazy. Same thing, even if you cutting down on the side, you cut down first on the side, you get you some fat in your hand, then you pull it up. I got bad at the end. See, I cut too much meat right there, but you see, you just want to cut fat. Just want to cut fat. That's all you try to cut fat. I got my homeboy Jig. He coming from Atlanta. He should be here in a little bit. He coming from Atlanta though, right? Dude, love beef. Like, yo, dude, I got beef ribs. I'm gonna put them on the grill. Tomorrow I do the beef, the chicken, the ribs, the chicken. We got a case of chicken or whatever the case may be. Yeah, my niece helping me out, cause you know I can't. You know, I can't do all this stuff by myself. I can't do all this by myself. My niece helped me out. So, okay, so we got it pretty much trimmed. I think that's good. You don't really got to never touch this other side. That side good. Boom, right? So now, remember I was talking about my wet rub, right? Let's go wine first. And you don't need a lot, because you don't want it soaking drippy wet. You just want enough to like get on there. Boom, right? Hit it with that. Then you come back and hit it with that. Soy sauce. Right? Little vinegar. I'm sweating, y'all. I'm sweating. These lights in the kitchen be bright, y'all. Excuse me, let me wash hands. Let me wash hands now. Wash hands. Even though they gloves, right? Start over. Start over. Alright, boom. So we got that. Boom, 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 boom. What's the soy sauce? Did I do that? I didn't do that. What's the soy sauce? A couple of drips, right? And then we're going to turn it over. Now, that was the side with the fat. You know what I mean? Now, the side that's without the fat, you can check it out real quick. It look like right here. We got a little piece right here we going to get on. See? Boom. No meat, fat. That's what you want to pull off. You start cutting meat, you want to stop. Little bit of that I ain't like, you know what I mean? The edges of it want to be cryovac sometimes. You know what I mean? Check it out. Look what you got. Some of this silver skin, they call this silver skin. Right here is a silver skin. You could pull that up. You know what I mean? Again, try not to go too much into the meat. You just want to kind of stick it in between the meat and the silver, and then you pull back on it. You know what I mean? And kind of pull back on it and come up like that. That's about it. But remember, the meat, the fat flavors your meat. So you cut too much of that off, you're gonna take your meat might dry out too much. So remember that. So now we're gonna hit it the same thing on this side. But we're going to go a little heavier this time because this is the side with the meat. With the meat exposed, right? A little bit of that on this side because there ain't no fat on that side. So we're going to hit it with a little olive oil. A little white red wine. Yeah. Then you want to massage that joker in. Hit with a little vinegar. More vinegar, and now he ready, right? So now we're gonna hit it with the dry sprinkle. Right? Then flip it. That's gonna help it get flat on that side, right? Then you come back and hit it on this side. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get back in and do a cooking show. You know what I mean? I started falling in love with throwback. So I wanted to come back in, but I wanted to get, you know, you got to get motivated. You got to like, what my show going to be? So I figured this is like a once a year thing. So this definitely an opportunity. Plus it's an opportunity for me to do a smoke because it's something that I won't do often. Turn on my smoker and do that, right? So boom, so that's the brisket. Boom, we're going to slide the brisket over here. And then we're going to do this. And we're going to pick this up. So yeah, so I'm coming so y'all can see what we got. You know what I'm saying? So that's the brisket, right? That's the pork. That's it right there, boom. And that's the turkey. See how the turkey came? It's already, it's a whole turkey breast or whatever, no bones, no nothing. And you put it in here, that joint be excellent. I used to get them, they used to have that sometimes in the Jewish delicatessen in New York City. You go there and you get the nice sandwich with the hot roasted turkey and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's what we got. We got that going in the smoker and a little bit, and I'll be doing a little bit of show a little bit later on. Alright, hey yo, love y'all. We gonna talk soon. Excuse the hand, excuse the hand.